Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play City Skylines. Welcome to a new project. This is going to be a pretty exciting one that I think you are going to enjoy. This is going to be a collaboration between me and several other YouTubers. Right now, we have in the lineup, we have me, City Planner Plays City Builders, Biffa, Imperial Jedi, and the Timmeister. We might add more, I'm not sure about that, but for now, that is the plan. We're each going to have a different area on the map, and we're going to build. We'll have 1 week each to build however much we want in our area during that week, and then we'll pass it on to a new player. And we're going to go through at least twice and then reassess to see how people like the series and whether or not we want to continue and stuff like that. Now, a couple of background things. First of all, the map we're using is called Tampere, Finland Mass Transit by Mr. Miyagi. It is a great map. I should double check real quick that it is only by Mr. Miyagi. I know it was a collaboration between him and... oh yeah, there's several others. Mr. Miyagi, Akila Soul, Avanya, Mr. Mason, and Urasandi. So it's a great map. I really like it, and I think it is a good choice for this series. Then we also are using the Farmland Europe map theme. That one is by Avanya. And then for mods, we are trying to keep the map, or we're trying to keep this build mostly vanilla. We will be using the custom assets that are required for the map, but no other custom assets. And we have some mods enabled, but not a ton. We're going to focus more on mostly vanilla. We do have some things like Find It and extra landscaping and forest brush, intersection marking tool, find road anarchy. You know, this stuff that makes it easier to play, but doesn't really fundamentally change the game. But there should be a link to a Steam collection in the video description below that will give you a list of all of the mods that we are using. So that is the lead-in. And now let's talk about what I want to do today in my first episode. But first of all, I plan to do 3 episodes this week. And we'll go from there, see what we do. My area is this right in the center of the map. That is what we'll be focusing on. And I think what I want to do is, clearly being in the center of the map, we're probably going to get a bit of the city center, and we'll probably have that be over in this area, a bit more high density, maybe all of it. But for now, we're going to focus most of the higher density planning over in here. So we'll have tighter roads and stuff like that. I do want to get, we have to get some power going. We need electricity and some water stuff and basic utilities and stuff like that. So what I want to do is look at the map. So we have shipping routes down there and over here. So let's keep that in mind. I want to find a good area for industry. So this is a bit lower. We're like a flat area. This is pretty hilly over here. We're probably not going to get much industry over there. Over on this side, let's see, our area comes all the way to here. This also is pretty flat in here. This would be a good spot for a port, I think. Yeah, but I also think... let's see, this, in comparison to the other side, this goes up pretty steep right there. We definitely have a nice flat area in here for the main city, but I think we'll get a small port down in here. We don't have a very good option with the rail, and I'm wondering, might make sense for long term, the port might really need to go somewhere over in there, or even better down in here. Somewhere over here may be a bigger port. Okay, so let's focus on that. We're not going to bother with a port in our area because it makes more sense to have it over here in spot 2 somewhere. I should mention the districts. The Timmeister has already claimed this area, and City Builder Plays has claimed this area. Biffa and Imperial Jedi haven't claimed their spots, but they'll be in one of those too. So we'll let them do that. In the meantime, though, get back to my thoughts. I think what I'll do is we're going to put an interchange in here. And we're going to make it be a Trumpet interchange, I think. That will feed out over this way, go under that rail, and make its way up here. So let's get started with that. Nice interchange here. Let's see, I want a wide road to go over it. Okay, so that is the first part of this. And then we're going to bring this road down here. We'll get the second part of the interchange in a minute, but I want to bring this down. And then we're going to bring it out like that. So it can get under that rail. And then over in here, we're going to bring lanes down and into that area. Now it's a little bit tight, but it should work. And then we'll be able to get our industry, or like our power set up right in here. Okay, so that is that. I will come in here real quick and just do a little bit of the lane markings, because this is a pretty important interchange for what we're working on here. Okay, so now we've got that all in place. I'm pretty happy with it. I do think that I want to get a traffic light in here. No, I don't think we need one, actually. But we will have... I do want to have... Let's see here. These guys can yield to the other ones. And then the rest of that should be fine. What we do need, though, is also... just make sure that these can enter the junction. Actually, that's all fine. Yep. Okay. So now, what we want to do next is I want to get some of this road in place. So what I want is, like I said, this road is going to come through, and it is going to be a major road coming in here. So let's come in here and get the terrain view. We're going to come up and over this mountain or hill, whatever you want to call it. Let's come through this way. And then down here, and it's going to be the main avenue coming into our town here. Probably have a bridge over the canal at some point. In fact, maybe I can indicate that that's what we should do by building it. That's probably the easiest way to indicate that we want a bridge there. Let's do that, and then bring this up think we probably want these all to be at the same height. And let's see, this is... I don't know if ships can go through there. Probably not big ships, but probably boats and things like that. I think that might be a lock in real life, or like maybe that's what we're going for, but we'll get that there. And then this, I'm just going to smooth slope it down. And then smooth the terrain around it a bit. Like that. That ought to work. And then we'll build off of that a bit of residential. Whoop, I forgot I have prop and tree anarchy on. There we go. So we want to just make sure that we get rid of those trees on the road. Very good. That goes through there. We have a few more trees over here. So we have our main road coming through here. And I think we probably, well, let's just do that. So we're going to come off here. Let's smooth the terrain a little bit here too. Clean that up a bit. Make that look nice. Okay, then we're going to come in here and we're going to get an industry road like this and bring it off here. And we're going to get a power plant in there. So I think what we'll do is we'll start... we have everything unlocked. I think I want... Let's go ahead and get a nuclear plant in here. Although... Yeah, it might be even better over here. So that we could draw from the water there. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We're going to bring this road up and over then. And it's going to be the access road for... power plant. Go up, go over, come back down. Like that, and come in here with nuclear power plant over here. Yeah, I like that. So that's going to provide a lot of power. We'll get some water treatment in here too. So I want the water treatment. Let's just use the inline standard one here. Yeah. And then I'm going to use, we're going to draw water with water towers. That is what I typically like to do. So we're going to get some water towers, get them up on the top of the hill because then they'll provide the most water pressure. And let's just bring this down this way and over like that. Okay, so that should get some of that going. Then we need a power line come across here. Let's just go ahead and pull it right like that. Okay, now, like I've said before, I think eventually we're going to have a lot of this be high-density city center stuff, but we're going to have it be kind of pretty too. We're going to use the grass-lined road in here, and I'm going to come off this way, and we're going to have pretty tight grids. Let's go ahead and go 15 by 10 maybe? Yeah, that might work. I think so. We'll go 15 by 10. And you know what? Over on this side, I think I want this to be a park. Yeah. We're going to put a park there. But we're going to bring this down this way. There, we lost our grid a tiny bit. I think because the avenue comes off a little bit weird. Yeah, the avenue comes in a little bit strange. And as a result, I think I want to redo this part so that we can get the grid pretty solid through here. All right, so this road is going to be our avenue. Come right in there and then up over the bridge. Let's go one more over here. Very good. Let's come down. Do we get one more in here? So this should be 750 cost. Perfect. Look at that. We get one more road before the key there. So this is all waterfront here. And I want it to be a nice little park with maybe some buildings and stuff like that. But let's go one more set over here so that our grid is equal on both sides. Yeah, that is good. So that is the main city center. Then what I want to do is we're going to get some roads along the water that will kind of frame the rest of what we do. And they're going to be the wider roads. So this is going to, and we want the terrain view as well. Right about here. Actually, let's bring this road a bit wider. So this is going to come out here. And we'll bring it up over here. And then it's going to just kind of hug the shore a little bit. And come down. And over this way. I have to be careful to make sure that, oh, now we get pretty tight squeeze here, but I think it's going to be a really pretty drive. But anyway, I have to make sure not to go out of my area, which I think ends over here. But we'll get this continuing over this way. Like that. Is that the end of my area? Yeah. We'll bring this just a little bit. Can we get a district view? This one. So we get that right to the edge. And hopefully that will be continued by somebody else. But let's come back over here. Yeah, this is a pretty drive through here. Gets a bit steep here, so let's make that a little bit less steep. Yeah, some of these other slopes I don't mind, although here it gets a little bit weird. Yeah, for the most part, that's a fine road. And then I want the same thing over here. I'm going to bring this road here. And I want it to come along this way. Then it's going to duck underneath this rail. And then come over here. Maybe what we'll do, we're going to bring it through here. And then it's going to become that road. I'm going to change our plan a tiny bit here. So that comes over here, and then we're going to upgrade this. And this can come along here and hug that highway as if it was an older road. Although maybe we take it out and maybe it was. Yeah, you know what? Let's say that this used to be the road that goes down there. And we can have... We'll get the National Road type highway. Coming it down there. Is it like the old road? Before they built the tunnel and this bigger thing. Now, I want is where does my area end? Down there. We don't have space over there, so I think what we'll just do is have this road pretty much continue down here like this. And I don't know if it ends or what, but we'll leave it there for now as the old road. I don't know if I'll keep it or not, but I like how it frames a lot of our area here. So that is about where I'm going to end for today. We didn't get anything really built except for the power and the water, and then a lot of the grid and this main starting interchange for what we're doing. The tunnel, the tunnel goes all the way over to here. So we're gonna need good access, and this road, I hope whoever takes spot 2 will end up with a nice road leading into here. But for now, this is what we've got, and I will catch you next time in my next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.